Hey guys, it's Amber. So I'm coming to you with my second video of the group. And this video is called, What Are These Groups You're Adding Me To? So you'll find that as soon as you announce that you're a 31 consultant, you all of a sudden get all these Facebook notifications that you're added to everybody and their mother's groups, and your head is spinning because you're like, I don't even know what these groups are. So let me try to break this down for you. You are not going to understand who everybody is to you, who's Lindsay, who's Cynthia, who's Jovan, who's Amber. You're not going to be able to understand it for a while. Or if you're like me, I cannot get names straight. I was like, wait, who's this lady? How do I know her? So on and so forth. Don't stress it. It's not important. You don't need to know it right now. You only need to know about you and your business. So if you are on my team, if I enrolled you or one of my girls enrolled you, go to Amber's All Stars. That is your first go-to. It's going to be the smallest group. It's 100-something girls. It's not really that small anymore. But that's going to be the place where you're primarily going to get your information from. Now, so I am a senior director, okay? So I'm your director and I'm your senior director. Now, if you signed up if you're on Javon's team or you're on Teresa's team, they're your director. I am a step up. I'm the senior director. Then from there, we have an executive director. So I guess if you're looking at it this way, my girls, I guess I'm your mom. I hate to say it like that. Cynthia would be your grandma. So Cynthia Dolinsky's Dazzling Dreamers. So I'm under Cynthia. I signed up under Cynthia. So Cynthia is our executive director, and then she has a bunch of directors and senior directors under her. And then above that, like the big head honcho, is Lindsay Hale. So you're going to be part of 3 groups right off the bat. Amber's All Stars, which is me. You might be part of Joe's Gems or Teresa's group if you're part of their group, and that would be even smaller division. That would be your group, your smallest group. Then there's going to be Dolinsky's Dazzling Dreamers. Then there's going to be Lindsay Hale's group. You do not feel the need to post in any of these groups. You can, but don't feel the need to. They're there to help you. They're not there to make your life more complicated. There's sometimes where I add you guys to the groups, and I do it with hesitation because I don't want to overwhelm you. Please know these groups are there to help you, but if right now you're like, I can't deal with all that noise, that's a little too much for me right now, just kind of let it hang in the background. Be part of the group, but you don't have to keep up with anything on there. Don't stress it. All the information you need, you should be getting from Amber's All Stars. Now, if you're looking for like a graphic, say you wanted the February customer specials and you wanted it in a JPEG or you wanted a cute little graphic somebody made, you could search any Facebook group for any graphic. Obviously, if you're looking at Cynthia's group, she has tons more people than me because she has a bigger team than me. You look at Lindsay Hale's group, she's got a ginormous team. So if you're going to go to Lindsay Hale's page, that would be a great page to look for something like that. So when I ask a big question where I want a lot of feedback, I go to those pages. So do not get stressed. Do not get overwhelmed by all these groups you're being added to. All right, I'm going to add a layer to this. Now, there are groups you're going to want to join. There are groups where literally these women create graphics for you, just for you, to have, to keep. They don't want money in return. The only thing I'm going to warn you is be careful about Facebook jail. So if everybody's always posting the same graphics, everybody posts the same picture, it comes up as spam. So what you want to do to avoid that is, number one, either take a picture of it, add a frame. There's a million different photo editing things to do that. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't use a lot of the graphics I get and they're cute, and I use some of them. But I have found in my almost 2 years with this company, I have so much more reaction when I post real life pictures. So I really look for the real life pictures. Now there's a group called Pink Sandbox. There's a group called Christina's Creations. There's my favorite group right now is real life pictures of Pink Sandbox, whatever it is. I literally go to that group and say somebody's asking me about the Cafe Crossbody. Hey, have you ever seen it in that line pattern, whatever it is? I go into the search bar, Cafe Crossbody, enter, and I look. And people ask questions and people spam them with pictures. It's phenomenal. And I take the pictures off there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to post in the body of the discussion. I'm going to post the different groups that I think are super useful. Now there's a million out there, but I'm going to post probably about 4 because once again, I don't want to overwhelm you. And that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully that clarified what the groups are. Amber's All Stars, hopefully I give you everything that you need and more. That doesn't mean that there's a whole wide world out there of resources that you shouldn't be taking. But if right now that's all you can handle and you feel overwhelmed, stick with me, baby. We'll go places. Talk to you soon.